What is up, guys? I haven't seen you guys like this in a very long time. And you also might notice that everything looks a lot clearer. That is because I'm actually using the Canon R6 right now, and it was not cheap at all. I've been using my Canon 80D for the last like 2.5 years. I think that's around a good time to like do an upgrade, and I want to do a video about let me clear my throat. Yeah, I want to do a video about how to keep trying. Oh my, can I stay in one place to have good lighting? Jesus Christ. So today I wanted to talk about not giving up on an opportunity, because I had a big offer to me and I ended up not getting it, and this is magic related, but I first need to get some breakfast and I have an idea of what I want to eat. And if you didn't know, I'm actually doing keto, and this is what I'm going to eat for breakfast today. Yum. Yup, it is a taco bowl, and I think I made way too much. I'm not gonna eat all this. I'm probably gonna save most of it for later. Can't complete breakfast without coffee, and I know this is probably not going to look as good as Peter McKinnon's. Of course. Yeah, and it just makes weird sounds until the coffee appears. Yeah, so breakfast was actually really good. So this is the part that I actually kind of like on my days off. I actually got to go and clean up. And if you didn't know that I got this mic here, this microphone came in different parts from the arm and everything. And all that stuff comes in boxes. And what I did with the boxes is that I didn't throw them away. I actually just threw them all into the corner. This is how the arm came. It didn't come in pieces. It was just one big arm, all that other stuff in there. So we're gonna start throwing some things away today. So yeah, let's go and do that. Oh god, look how dark I am. Now, wasn't I just riveting to watch? Hey guys, yeah, so this is like my setup. If you didn't see my last video, I changed some things around. I'll put the video up here, or does it, I don't know, but yes. So things look a lot clearer. 4K camera, Canon R6, and I also found out that you needed an adapter. Jesus, trying to get this camera was just a nightmare. UPS, go fuck yourself. The whole root of this video is that my girlfriend sent me a text, and a text was a screenshot from her father, and her dad also is an entertainer in Massachusetts, and he does more like balloon animals and some little magic tricks and things like that for kids. And he got an email from this event planner trying to find magicians for a grocery store called Hannaford's in our area, Northeast. If you have a Hannaford's, it's just a grocery store. and they need a magician to do a magic trick with a pill bottle. The magician would be playing a pharmacist. You have to just give him some information, not be part of a union, things like that. So I was interested, sent them an email and everything. Whole thing was all over Zoom, and I had to do a couple tricks or whatever, follow some lines, and you had to be extremely exaggerated, like, because the whole thing, there's going to be no audio, so it had to be all with your body motions. And I have never really acted before unless it's a project that I've done, and it was a weird thing. And it was also pretty fun too. They actually weren't like dicks like you see in movies like La La Land and things like that, probably because they're in the East, not in the West, like California. They're probably complete douchebags over there when people try to do casting. I did that. It was a lot of fun. People were impressed with the tricks I can do, and they really liked me, but unfortunately they didn't go with me, and that's okay. One of the things that I want to get across is that you just got to keep moving forward. If no one chooses you for one thing, someone else will choose you for something else. Probably will be better, probably not, but you just got to keep going. You can't give up halfway through and just say, oh, nobody wants me, I can't do it, it's too much effort, it's just, I wasted all this time. You should look up how many people are famous now and what they had to do to get it. Some people didn't make it until like their 40s. Some people didn't make it in their 50s. Look at Samuel L. Jackson. This dude was in like a bunch of movies throughout his entire career, but he didn't really pop off until like he was like what, in his 40s or whatever. He was like in like a bunch of 90s movies. He was really like nobody. Like look at Jurassic Park. No one. He was in Goodfellas. Nobody. But he was still in those films, kept pushing forward. Like I heard that there's also like Chris Pratt used to be like homeless, reading scripts for like Parks and Rec, and now this dude is like all over the place. He's in Marvel movies, Jurassic Park. He's in the biggest television shows, and it's just insane how much time and effort that he put in. I'm not 1,000% sure. This is stuff that I remember from like years ago, reading online. Everything on the internet you read isn't true. Yeah, you gotta keep going. I was really excited. I saw that they emailed me back, and I was like, oh my god, I think I got it. And I opened it, and it was like, hey, we decided to go with somebody else. And they were like, hey, but you're really talented, we might use you for something else, which is probably most likely just corporate talk for saying, hey, yeah, you didn't get the part. And they usually probably say that to soften the blow and things like that. Maybe they might choose me for something, but at least I went in and I tried and did it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott, you just gotta push yourself, and also you gotta make sacrifices even if you won't get it. Like literally, I had to leave work early, so the audition was at 5:30 p.m. and I went and I asked them, like, hey, I get out exactly at work at 5:30 o'clock. Can we push it to like 6 o'clock? They're like, can't do that. We're doing this. It has to be 5:30. So I had to go to my manager. Hey, can I leave early? And we have that stupid point system. If you leave early or don't show up, you get an extra point or whatever. And actually, I got an extra half point for leaving an hour early. I did that. Looked slightly professional. Did the magic trick or whatever. They were impressed, but still didn't get it. But hey, at least I tried. My percentages went up when I actually went in and tried to do it, and I made some sacrifices, and I'm actually glad that I went in and I actually tried. And you also get an insight. So if I ever get another offer for this, I would know what to do the next time. Also, if I screw up, you got to learn from your failures too. So yeah, that's really it. But another thing for this channel, you're gonna see a lot more vlogs. That's the reason why I got this camera. I want to get really crisp B-roll and everything. Also, I didn't know that I had to get a lens adapter for my camera, because I read that EOS works with the EF, but the R's don't. It's a whole thing. And then like now with this lens adapter, I can't use the 1080 120, but it still has 4K 60, which is all right with me. But yeah, and I'm still trying to fix my lighting. It looks very, very dark on here, but when I throw it in the computer, it's gonna look much, much better. But yeah, guys, just keep pushing forward. Do not give up. And if you fail, just keep trying. But there is a point where you got to stop and assess the situation, saying, hey, I haven't been getting anywhere for the last like 20 years. I haven't moved up at all. Probably you might want to switch to something else. There are things you got to find some ways to something to fall back on. If something doesn't work, keep trying. Have something else in the background to cushion that blow, and you could move and try to push that other thing forward. But yeah, guys, that's all. And yeah, I hope the lighting doesn't look like complete garbage. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.